have a Frank Gold Cubs go.
No, you better not. Good afternoon. I don't know that I have much to start with. Why don't I just go ahead and open it up for questions? Turn it over to Gary. You are correct.
That was an impressive win over a good team on Saturday. Just how do you feel the guys bounced back as a whole?
Very good team. Illinois State now it's 8 of 10 for them, coming in 8 out of 9, and playing as good as anybody in the league. Now look at what Wichita's done their last 3 games since we were down there, and they put 30 on New Mexico State. They did the same to Missouri State, and then yesterday against Indiana State they did it again. So they would still be the favorite as we finish this thing out and go to St. Louis. There's no question. But outside of Wichita, the way Illinois State has played, they are an imposing team to watch on film because they have so many places they can go to get offense, and they do. They've got enough versatility with that group that you got a lot of challenges. So I said it after the game, but we had the first couple runs during the course of the game, so we were able to get ahead. They had their run and got it down to 3, but we had already had a couple, and we had one left in us. So, but a hard team to play, and I just think it tells you again our guys are playing. We played really hard at Loyola. We just didn't play well enough on offense, but we're playing good. We're playing very good right now, and to have the game we had Saturday against Illinois State, Gary, I just think that's another indication that we're playing as good as we've played all year.
With a team like Indiana State that's struggling a little bit now, when you compare the players, do you talk more about what they were doing before or what they're doing now, or what's the mix?
Yeah, probably got to do a little bit of both, Sully. We'll talk some about the game we played at their place, and obviously they played in the second half. They really played well. Outplayed us by quite a bit in the second half at their place, and then, but you do, even though they're struggling, you do have to take a look at their last couple games and still try to find some things to help our team get ready. So we'll have to do some of both. The thing about them is they've got enough in their senior class. They've got a good enough team, and they've got a guy coaching them that's been he's been through this a bunch of times. So and we. I don't know that it's a lot different than we went through our 2 weeks when we weren't playing great. It didn't take much for us to get back on the right track. And since that point, we have played really well for over a month now. And Indiana State's got a good team. They're struggling right now, but they've got a good team.
You got to feel like they're going to see a lot different Panther team this time around. You guys were really sick when you were at their place and had kind of a tough roster.
Yeah, no, there's no question that we've got a different team today than we had when we were over there. I don't think there's any doubt about that. The confidence the guys are playing with, we are healthy. I guess that day we had some guys that were sick, but in addition to that, we were just a little bit banged up with a couple other things from an injury standpoint, and those guys have been healthy now. And then, Wyatt, Clint, Bennett, those guys have got another month under their belt, and they're playing good basketball. They've got a lot of confidence. So now our group has been, we've had 7, 8 guys that have played pretty well together for a stretch now, and that's very different from the going into that game and that stretch of games.
Senior night for 3 really good seniors that have meant a lot to